Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find that this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how this resonates with your circumstance. So, first of all, chosen, when I tell you that these karmics out here, they're so disappointed that they have lost their positions, I do mean that, okay? One thing that I love about life is that life creates receipts, right? When you're looking at a person's character, for chosen seeds, you all have a genuine character that reflects honesty and integrity. You have a genuine character that reflects that. So you have receipts to prove who you are, right? Just based on your life. Just based on your life, how you've lived, how you've conducted yourself, you have receipts to prove who you are. And the same way that you have receipts, the karmics out here, there are trails and trails and trails of receipts to prove just how malicious, how spiteful, how mentally ill, how vindictive and wicked these beings are. One thing that I have to tell you all is because this is the information age, one thing that you never want to deny yourself of is information. Never deny yourself of being able to check the receipts based on what you hear from people's mouths. Because this is the time where the karmics that you have walked away from, me personally, I have karmics, one particular karmic that I have walked away from. This individual has wreaked havoc in my life for many, many years. And for many years, I have tried to give grace and to hope and assume that change could actually happen for this particular being. But every single time, the Most High showed me, like, look, I'm telling you, you have to remove your energy. You have to remove your energy. And so sometimes we have certain cycles with karmics where it's a repeat pattern until you finally get it, right? You get to that place where it's like, okay, I get it. And so you make that final decision to cut that person off. But that particular individual, because their life's mission is surrounded by you, because their good karma, because their inheritance and everything is directly connected to how they treated you, that person becomes obsessed. Okay. I currently have an individual who is obsessed with me. And many of you out there will find that certain karmics, they just will not release you. They will not leave you alone. And you have to take extra measures to keep these people out of your life when you realize that they truly have not changed. Okay. One thing that I will say is because this is the information age and because technology gives everybody a voice, there will be a lot of people out here where they will say things against you, chosen. And it's left up to the listener to go and look at receipts on that individual. Receipts meaning criminal records. You could pull up a person's name and be able to see. I'll give you a birth date, y'all. Because if you see a video about me, I'm going to give you the birth date that matches that person's name. Okay? That way, you can go and look up the receipts to understand the nature of that person. Okay? June 11th, 1984, in the state of Illinois. When you see that person's name, because this person, they want me to mention their name so badly, y'all, because understand that the karmics, their clout, their success is directly attached to you, chosen. And so these people want to shine in your light, even if it means that they're coming in with the intention of dimming your light. They want to shine in your light. So what I'm telling you is I won't even mention this person's name because they're not worthy of me saying their name, right? But if you come across anything where a person is trying to downgrade or downplay me, just know that they have it's like every waking moment they are spending trying to wreak havoc in my life. And it's unfortunate for this individual because they have a mental illness. And so they have an obsessive compulsive energy where they'll do things over and over and over again. And it's a strong narcissistic presence in this person. But I put the birth date out there so that when y'all see the name, yes, the name that you are seeing is in fact that person's name. The birth date will match. Look up Illinois. And when you see the criminal history, it tells you everything you need to know about the true essence and nature of that individual. Okay. So when I say look at receipts, don't, most of you that follow my channel, you have strong discernment. You understand what time we are living in. Okay. You know that this is the time where these karmics are out here bucking and kicking because they hate that they can no longer cling to your garment. And so for those of us who are spiritual leaders, spiritual teachers, spiritual healers, and you have put yourself out there on the front line to be known front and center, these karmics now will try to use that same ability to work with social media in order to try to tarnish your name because they hate to see you elevated. And so that's what I have happening to me at this current time. And this being will likely continue to, say things because, again, this is a obsessive energy. But we have to remain focused on our divine purpose and calling. Because at the end of the day, the Most High sees all, the Most High knows all. You all know who you are out there. I know who I am. And so one thing that I would never do is try to defend my character. But what I will say is to the listeners out there is to always get your receipts before you form an opinion, because bitterness and the inability to let go and to let people live their lives will create a vengeance in people that will make them say things about a person. They will call you everything except a child of the Most High. And that is why it's so important to discernment is so important in this time of the age of Aquarius. So listen to your own intuition, y'all. Formulate your own opinions. I'm not here to sway anybody's opinion. Feel what you want to feel about me directly, but don't feel it without gaining your own receipts first. And that's for anybody. That's for anybody where this time of exposure is happening. You're going to have a lot of people who, some people will be actually innocent, but because the karmics are losing their grip or they've lost their grip, they're going to use the same ability to speak their lies to try to combat truth. And so now you have this war between truth and lies, and it's left up to the listener or the observer to discern who is genuine and who is not. But that doesn't mean that the listener has the final say, because the Most High has the first and final say about who's right and who's wrong. But what I'm saying is this is going to be a time of push and pull and energy. And there will be a lot of people who are on platforms that's doing some form of motivation or bringing inspiration to others. Spiritual teachers, spiritual leaders. These people who are releasing karmics, the bitter karmics will come out and try and damage or defame the character of that chosen seed that is in their purpose and openly expressing it to the world. This is something that you all can naturally anticipate because of the times that we are in. And so for me, the Most High has already prepared me for this moment. You see what I'm saying? Because the Most High showed me who I was dealing with for many, many years. And because this person is surrounded by a lot of karmics, they have karmics who, will go up underneath their post or whatever and try to co-sign just to work up against me for the sake of siding with this karmic, because karmics will always side with karmics. Even though they don't like each other, they will always side with one another. And so this is where the Most High has already prepared me in knowing that, hey, this is the type of karmic that was sent into my life to strengthen me, to show me just how powerful the Most High has created me to be, and knowing that in spite of other people's bitterness, in spite of other people's attempt to try to tarnish my name or to try to dim my light or abuse their positions in my life, the Most High keeps elevating me. Every single time I get mistreated or misused or abused, by these karmics. And so I'm going to continue on my mission. And all I can do is encourage you all to stay on the path. Stay focused, y'all, because these beings are out here and they are running rampant and they are obsessively trying to keep the chosen in their energy by any means necessary, even if it means all out war. Okay? So I love you all. Check your receipts. Understand the type of energy that we're dealing with out here. Stay on track, stay focused, and the Most High will reward you openly. And the Most High will also reward your enemies openly. That's my message for you all. I love you. I'll talk to y'all next time.